Back more than 2,000 soldiers with the Hawaii Army National Guard's 29th Infantry Brigade Combat Team are on their way home after extensive training in Louisiana.
Jonathan Masaki tells us why these troops were subjected to intense battle drills, extreme heat, and practically no sleep for the past 3 weeks.
It looks and sounds like war. And this is the closest the soldier will get to realistic combat conditions without stepping onto a real battlefield.
We're very fortunate as the 29th Brigade to be able to do this.
Colonel David Hatcher is the commander of the Hawaii Army National Guard's 29th Infantry Brigade Combat Team, also known as the 29th IBCT. For the past 3 weeks, soldiers from his brigade have been engaged in the most intense training a soldier can experience at the Joint Readiness Training Center, or JRTC, at Fort Johnson, Louisiana.
Out here at the JRTC, it's really not a simulation. It's a replication of combat operations, and it's very closely replicated out here.
The training at JRTC is definitely not easy. It's designed to prepare a soldier for a possible armed conflict in the future.
We fight against a unit that is stationed here, and that's their job. Their job is to fight against the rotational units who come through here.
All soldiers on both sides of the exercise are equipped with a sensory piece called Miles. It's engaged in a large-scale battle, force-on-force scenario. The Miles gear helps commanders and other leaders teach their troops to meet their battlefield objective and remain alive.
So we know who's been hit. You know how to adjudicate casualties on both sides.
All in all, Hatcher says, as they wrap up their rotation at JRTC, the Hawaii Brigade was successful in meeting its training goals in preparing soldiers, if needed, to deploy.
We didn't come to the JRTC to get soldiers good at going to JRTC. We came to the JRTC to prepare our soldiers for what may be the worst day in their life.
I think it's important for Hawaii Army National Guard to come to Fort Johnson, Louisiana to train because it helps us refine our basic soldier skills.
So as Hawaii's 29th IBCT heads back to the islands with a renewed sense of readiness, its soldiers are obviously living up to that well-known Army saying of being all that they can be. Jonathan Masaki, Hawaii News Now.